On the 49th day of my mother's death, I opened the door to the temple and entered. And the golden sun shone brightly, and the light of light enveloped the entire temple. My heart was filled with trembling, and when I thought of my missing mother, the longing surged like waves. At that moment, my mother's figure appeared in the light, a young and beautiful face in her 20s, and her golden dress fluttering, and she walked elegantly into the temple. She wore a brilliant gold belt on her head, and her smile, like warm sunlight, seemed to embrace my soul. I bowed down 3 times to the matriarch Buddha of the Saha world and confessed, "Thank you, Buddha." And at those words, everything seemed to stop, and the temple was immersed in a sacred silence. At that moment, a golden dragon descended into the temple and gently embraced my mother. My heart beats, my eyes close, the dragon slowly circles around 3 times, making a sound that divides this universe and takes my mother to the sky. That sight, my 83-year-old mother turns into a young person and leaves in a red dress, deeply touching my heart, and the whole world watches that moment. By the power of the living Buddha Maitreya, my mother leaves for the world of Yonghwa. This mysterious scene is different from the chandaje that I used to perform at the temple I used to go to, and it's full of wonders of the soul. As I send my mother off, my heart is filled with happiness, and I offer my heartfelt gratitude to the living Buddha Maitreya of the Saha world. Now that my mother is in the world of light, enjoying eternal freedom, I will always be with her on that path, singing my song of love and longing.
The law of all things in the universe, the Gong thought. The teachings of Yonghwa Maitreya Buddha, the founder of the Gong thought. An enlightened Buddha emits light from his body and saves living beings with Buddha's enlightened light. The light of the sun that creates all things is Buddha's enlightened light. And only the Buddha's enlightened light of an enlightened Buddha can make humans reincarnate. The Buddha's enlightened light of the living Buddha. That is precisely the Gong thought. Receiving Shugi means embracing Buddha's enlightened light, that is, the Gong thought, within my body. After death, there is no samsara, only everything becomes extinct. If you receive Shugi with the Buddha's enlightened light of an enlightened Buddha, you will have eyes that can see the Yonghwa world even after death. Chendo and Shugi are only possible through the Buddha's enlightened light of an enlightened Buddha. Don't receive Chendo after death, receive Shugi while you are alive. Believe and follow only what you can see, hear, and confirm. The dead cannot arise interdependently, only the living can arise interdependently. Just as gold cannot be made artificially, a Buddha comes as a Buddha from the beginning, and a living being cannot become a Buddha through prayer or Zen meditation. However, those who have received Shugi can receive Buddha's enlightened light and become living Buddhas. All these Gong thought were created by Yonghwa Maitreya Buddha. Like the sky and the earth, the sea and the mountains, the source of life and creation, the limitless and eternal truth, the Gong thought. See, hear, and meet Yonghwa Maitreya Buddha's Gong thought directly every Sunday at Yonghwa Temple in Surazan Mountain, Anyang.